the demise of the ISF, this car, the RCF, becomes Lexus's performance flagship. And they're taking it a bit more seriously these days, or so it would seem. They've boosted the power from the 5-litre V8 to a full 351 kilowatts. It's got an 8-speed auto, and for the first time a 2-door body. In fact, short of an LFA, this is the fastest you can go behind a Lexus badge, and that's why it's here.
This car was always going to be quite interesting because, to be honest, I wasn't completely sold in the road driving that we did. I just thought that maybe it would be very typical of Lexus and very subdued on the circuit, whilst still quite fast. But as I said, it was a real pleasant surprise out there. It was a lot of fun on the limit, but certainly a very forgiving car to drive on the limit. The engine is unbelievable. It's a lot of fun. You certainly you get hard on that throttle, and you can definitely get the back end of the car out. So certainly a pleasant surprise. Probably not quite as quick as the C63, but you can see that you can see where they're aiming for.
The RCF's a bit of a surprise packet. You don't quite know what to expect from a Lexus performance car, really. It's got quite a lot of grip, the engine's really good, the gearbox works pretty well, but on track especially you find that it works up to a certain point, and then it starts to, the weight starts to overcome it a little bit, it starts to understeer, but in general it's actually a pretty good car.
We didn't expect to see the Lexus RCF here. It's pretty new. It's good and it's bad. The good parts, it's got a fantastic chassis, got great steer, it's got great drive. Bad, a little bit heavy. I'm not convinced about the interior. It's a little bit uncomfortable for someone of my height, but it'll figure in the mid-pack. It's got a fantastic drivetrain and powertrain combination, so that's going to count a long way towards the final result.
The Lexus RCF, it's sort of a funny car to look at. It's definitely split opinions here for the way it looks. It sort of has like a rhinoceros face to it. I don't mind the way it looks. I think from some angles it looks kind of tough. And you sort of think to yourself, oh, it's a car that has a lot of style, but perhaps not much substance. But you get in it and revving that V8, the naturally aspirated V8 out to redline, which is what you do. It doesn't have that low down turbo torque of some other cars here. It's quite fun. And on the track, it was actually surprisingly capable. I had a lot of fun in it. It sort of contains its very hefty weight quite well. I was really surprised with it, particularly on track.